Hello everybody! You know how sometimes you need to style an item? You feel like you have to buy a specific item for making that outfit work. This is something that happened to me recently. I own a pair of beautiful shoes that I love and cherish, and I'm gonna tell you the story about the shoes. But what I sometimes do that I do browse online for a specific item that I already have or similar item that I have for styling ideas. So I saw this gorgeous styling idea on a website and I want to try to recreate it without buying a new item. So we're gonna style what we already have in our wardrobe. So these are gonna be the shoes that I will be styling. I'm holding them because, you know, they have so many good properties. They are functional, I can wear them and I love wearing them. They are aesthetical, they are in my favorite color, and they are also sentimental because they were my wedding shoe. And of course, I had sometimes an idea, maybe I should not hold on to it, maybe I should just upgrade it with a new design of Manolo that more like sling back, more trendy, that you've probably seen. But then I kind of like, no, this is totally like me shoe. I'm so happy I didn't go for another color. I considered this one and a yellow one. Maybe I want to also get the yellow one maybe in another style. I'm really happy I didn't go for the white one, but I actually did not even consider getting it in white color because knowing me, it wouldn't be really practical. And there's been quite many occasions where I already like used this as like, oh, this is me. And I think it's such a good tool if you have an item that holds the value to you materially or sentimentally, or something that you just really like. Why not to use this as an inspiration, as a point on what to build on top of it to make it work, because you already know this works for you. So for me, over the years, I have been looking for outfits that work with shoes that I already have. And in this video, let's build some outfits using things that I already have. I'm gonna try to recreate the styling that I've seen on the website that I really love. And I was thinking I need to get that pair of shoes because it works really well. It tones it down a bit, but let's give it a try with things that I already have. So I'm gonna be trying pretty much all of the jeans that I have, all of the blue jeans. I don't think it would work the same with the white or off-white jeans because they make too much of an accent. In original styling, as you can see, they use the gray jeans, but considering my styling needs, I don't think I would use gray jeans so much in where I live and what I do, and they don't tend to really work for me, and I tried it before. So getting just a pair of jeans for just one outfit probably doesn't make sense, so let's try to make it work. And of course, I'm going to also use the blazer that I already have, the black Arket blazer. The off-shoulder top, I've been wearing them always, like asymmetrical tops, they just work really well for me. This is quite old and maybe I should be updating it quite soon, but it still works, it still is in a good condition. And the last styling would be just with the skirt, because this is totally me. This is how I would wear it before, with like total black, something that has different texture. So I used to have a sequin skirt from All Saints, that was like my favorite to go skirt, and then I would wear a similar top to this, some kind of shirt, something that has a play of proportions or some kind of symmetry, but doesn't do too much around your face. So just like something that forms this area. I'm gonna show you a photo of exactly a few ways that I did style it before. So this would be totally me, and we'll see which one do you like the most. And of course, these jeans, I'm gonna be trying them on too. These are the latest probably purchased, and this is Saint Laurent jeans that I was lucky to get as a personal shopper almost for free because it came as a return from the client. They didn't really want to have it, and they were not bothering to send it back. So this was like a gift from my great client and from the universe. So let's try to use this as a first base. First, let's make sure I fit into the frame because this is quite difficult. So these are the Agolde shoes that were last season's purchase, also my favorite color. And this is how I know which color I go for. I'm thinking like, did I already have a shoe in that color? And I value them by seasons. So somewhere in the beginning of my personal shopping career, I had my signature yellow pump shoes. So I would be so happy to add that bright accent to all my like neutral black looks, all my denims. So yeah, I think with these jeans I actually quite like it. The problem is that you actually don't see the shoe so much. So the main idea behind this styling is to tone down the shininess of this a bit. So back in the day, 10 years ago, it was cool to wear Manolo shoes as like with anything that it was nice. Like you would wear a really nice dress, like really short skirt. Some girls did wear it with the denim or with the ripped denim. And now everything is kind of like more to the casual side, I feel. So I wouldn't wear them with like Zimmermann dress or something that is very special. But in this way, I think it does really work. So then after the yellow shoe, I also have the purple shoe now for 10 years. Then I had a pink shoe. There was a sandal. Then I was a mommy for a few years of the 2 small kids, so I didn't have moments to wear so many heels. And if I had to wear a heel, I would wear still the ones that I had. But then with the new like generation probably upgrade of my style that happened a year ago or so, when I was more into modern dressing and when I really wanted to have more mules. I still went with the purple color but in a metallic for my shoes, which is the Bottega ones. And if you guys want me to make a video on my whole shoe collection, please let me know in the comments below. And I think it could be fun. But I do not hold on to the shoes that I wore in a specific color because I feel like I'm doing my own progress and I don't have to hold on to them. This stage has passed and the shoes, they are wearing out, and this probably is the reason why I don't tend to wear them so much, because I want to save them. So yeah, I think I'm really happy with this. What kind of clutch are we using with this styling? Probably just a plain black clutch. The Attico would be just so perfect with this look. Yes, ladies, just keeping it on a really safe side with the styling, nothing crazy. Many ladies know by the time they're like 25 or 30 that black is beautiful, black always works. And denim also always works, like a good denim in a good color and a great cut. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is safe. Would it be as cool with a black shoe? Yeah, but I would say more special black shoe, something like very designer with a little bit metallic, maybe a tweed. Definitely not just like leather, maybe patent. I'm happy with that. Let's go with the next pair of denim. I'm least confident about this pair of jeans because I'm not really sure about the color, although it's quite ashy, and also the cut. This cut works for me really well when I do style it with a really flat shoe, like when I wear my Miu Miu flat shoes. But the cropped ankle tends to work well for me because I don't have enough length of the leg in this particular part. That's why I always have to go for the high-rise jeans to make my legs a bit longer. You probably would say that it still works for me, but it does give me some bit dated look. So if you don't have a Manolo shoe or a purple shoe, you can definitely just style any kind of special shoe that you love, but you have to love the way it fits on your leg. So what I love about this styling exactly that there's definitely more cute toe cleavage that is seen, which is like really sexy, and this is one of the reasons why you would get such a nice expensive shoe in the first place. Why it doesn't work exactly, so it's not fully like 1 out of 10, probably I would say it's like 7 or 8, so still could work. I just think that probably the denim has a little bit too much of a blue in the color of the jeans, and this is why it doesn't really match, because purple has a little bit more red in its tone, and it needs something a bit more neutral than this to tone it down. So gray was a great option. Would it be better if the jeans were more straight and not, you know, boot cutty, but like crop flare? Maybe it would be, but the difference would be not so much, maybe like 20% better, I guess. Let's try it with the next one. The next one would be Zara, and it's not a very expensive denim, so you're gonna see the difference what is the difference between more premium denim and high street denim. I'm not 100% against high street because sometimes it really works for you. And I have so many items that I love and I've been wearing them for years. The only thing with the high street shopping, you have to really pick things that work for you 100%. If you don't go for trend items, if you don't go for anything that is a little bit ridiculous or just one-time use, I think you are going to be great. Even the shoes, some of the high street shoes are really, really quite good. So you'll see that the texture, the material of the jeans gives it away that it is being a high street item. And a lot of you guys were asking me the code for these jeans. This was a fall of 2021 or 22. So not the same style, but it's a mid-rise cropped. So if you search for Zara mid-rise, you'll find very similar styles. And I actually love how it fits in here without being like too low to like wide fitting and without being too high. It just works. Or if you go to my Instagram chat, I recently sent the codes for very similar denims and I also try to put it in the code and there's a description of this video. This surprisingly works. This denim is also blue, but it also, I feel like it has like some green tones. It's a bit wintry and maybe the distressing makes it work. I actually never wore these jeans out in this particular way because I never felt like, oh, like why would I wear Zara jeans if I have something more expensive? But I guess it actually does work. Another tip that I usually do or stylists do if you have a specific item and you want to see if it's gonna match the outfit is to style it, to put it together like in your notes or in your like any word processor like Pages. I do it in Pages. I just click it, like copy paste to one sheet and then you can visually kind of see if the colors work together. So this actually could work maybe without a need to update the new denim. Again, not like super designer. Jeans do slightly give away that they're not super expensive. I would say I feel very confident because this is the jeans that I know and I wear them so much. And yeah, definitely could do that. Why do I wear it like this? Because I always feel like wearing some new things. I would think something that I don't wear like every single day. But sometimes like really plain items that you wear every single day with a cute top would work even better. Right. The last pair of jeans is Agolde. So the gray jeans that were styled in that case were also Agolde. I don't know what is the right way to pronounce it actually. So there are other reasons why it doesn't really work completely. As I understand that it also has a little bit too much like bright blue and it usually looks really good with any kind of sneakers. But I think the length is just doesn't make it for elegant evening dressing. So some jeans are just for more casual wear. So I was considering getting myself a very similar pair of jeans but in deeper shade and in cropped length for those occasions. It is getting so hot. Yeah, the other reason why I don't like 100% love these jeans, I feel like they give me a little bit of bulkiness in my belly area because it's not, instead of zip, they have the buttons, but this makes the jeans really long serving, I would say. Because usually the first thing that breaks in the jeans is the zip. They fit great, but they don't match all of the items because they're just a little bit too bright on the scale. Should I invest in a same quality jeans? The quality is superb. This is 10 out of 10. Had them for over 2 years and I'm happy with them. So the problem here, as you can see, they're cutting the leg in a proportion that is not like super flattering. It's kind of like somewhere in the middle of the ankle. You still have some toe cleavage, but I'll look at this footage again. Maybe I'll like it in the end, but as I'm feeling now, it does not really work. Should I try to style it like with a cuff? This is something that happens a lot. Maybe even a high cuff. I guess the next thing that I'll get for my styling needs are the pins, because with the pins you can do quite many things with the denim and trouser hems without altering them. So, or maybe the shape of the jeans. Maybe this is why these jeans are fitting a little bit too wider in this area, like above the knee. and this is why they're great casual jeans and like all year, any occasion, but maybe just not for the evening occasions. I know, let me know what you think. It's boiling, so I've been removing the blazer. This is the whole look. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, that's why I thought it would be fun to check together. But this is totally me. I mean, the denim, the denim black top and the cool shoes. I just need to find the right denim, but that's the difficult part. And now let's do the Anastasia styling with the mini skirt. Why not? Because we're already here. I feel like it would match, but it would just be to the next degree dressy, not like business lunch, more like drinks, dinner date, something a lot more like yay. You know, guys, in the beginning of this year, I was really into cute Prada skirts in satin. You know that I already have a Prada skirt in crochet, so that one, like, I can still style it for going out, but only in the summer, and it still feels like a little bit beachy, and I couldn't style it just like anything. So I thought maybe if I have a skirt like that, that would be better. But I really got this one during my Christmas kind of styling, and considering my needs, I wouldn't use that other mini skirt that many times to justify paying so much for it. So here we are, the me styling. And the trick here is, of course, to have good tan, good fake tan, or to put a little bit more sheen on the legs, which I'm gonna do right now. And this is a small bottle of my leg shining cream, which just is a mixture of shimmer oil that I bought in Spain. It has a little bit of oil and a little bit of, tends to leave your skin shimmery. It does not really have glitter, and also just like some cream to make it less diluted, just like plain body lotion. And if you put it on those legs and knees, you just will look a lot more prepped and ready to rock any mini leg skirt. Also, if you wear open shoulder, put some lotion on these spots so they would just be a little bit more dewy. And yeah, some people do contour. That would be another video. The shoes, I did actually add this protection to make them last a bit longer for me. Probably I wouldn't worry. And yeah, during pregnancy I couldn't wear them. Especially the first one, my foot were too swollen. I actually did attempt to wear them, but I could only wear them for an hour or so. And this would be it. My like true me styling, and I would say that I really like it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be designer skirt or top to look good. It just has to be the right proportion and the right material, and this is why I think for many people it works really well. Something more bright on here as a skirt, also quite wearable. In here, just something that is more interesting, some accent for your shoes, cute clutch. I love article because it's just so understated, very gorgeous shape, very special branding, and does not everybody knows, but if they know, they know. I would love to probably upgrade my blazer, but that's another story. I find it incredibly difficult to shop online for the blazers because you never really know how it would fit on your exact proportion. Where would the pockets be placed? Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next one.